And today's video is at BMW Mini of Clear Lake, located in Houston, Texas. Hey guys, how's it going? And for today's video, I am here to present y'all a tour on the brand new 2026 BMW M4 XDrive. And in this video, I will be including a startup, engine shot, and I will highlight the interior and exterior features. Let's go ahead and check it out. You do get keyless entry. And this M4 is also equipped with a smart key access system. You just need to have the key in your pocket. And then you locate the touch sensors right here on the doors. To lock it, you touch it. Locks the vehicle. And then to unlock, you just simply touch your hand behind the handle. And that unlocks it for you. The exterior color we have is in black sapphire metallic. Has the black leather interior. This M4 only has 43 miles. To start the vehicle, it does have push button ignition. Just make sure the key fob is within the interior. Foot on the brake, and then hit the red button to start. Beautiful. You do get a nice leather wrap steering wheel, heavy sport grips on top, and then you do get a flat bottom design with the M logo right here. You do also get carbon fiber inserts as well with the M logo right here on the bottom. And this M4 uses an 8-speed automatic transmission. To put it into gear, you click right here to go into drive, up for reverse. It does feature a rear backup camera. You can also change out the different views. You also have a front view. I'm sorry, that's your back view. And then just go right here and put it into park. Very simple. And you can also shift it manually by the paddle shifters in the back of the wheel. You also have your different driving modes as well. So let's go ahead and turn on the headlights as well as the hazards. Just exit out of that. Your windows are automatic in this M4. Let's go ahead and move to the exterior. The key fob, and the vehicle will notify you to let you know that the key fob has left the vehicle. You do get blind spot detection, as well as LED turn signal mirrors. And this vehicle is riding on 19-inch wheels. Hold on, I don't know if I turned on the lights or not, but looking up front, you have LED headlights and LED accents and LED turn signals. It does also feature front parking sensors. And also, if you notice, you do get blue accenting right here with the BMW LED right there. You do get quad exhaust, as well as rear parking sensors, and it does feature rear window defrost. You do get 20-inch wheels for the back of the M4, as you can see right there. So let's go ahead and put the top down. Locate the switch right here. You push down. Really fast. And now we'll just do a quick walk around look with the top down. And as you can see with the top down, it does give a nice and very open look. Definitely gives the vehicle a nice look as well. All right. Let's go and open the hood now. Under the hood of this BMW M4, you're gonna find a 3-liter twin turbocharged inline 6-cylinder engine. This engine produces 523 horsepower and 479 foot-pounds of torque. The estimated fuel economy for this M4 is estimated to be 16 city and 22 highway. Very nice and sporty interior. Driver's seat memory. All of your power windows, your power mirrors, that's your power locks. Power folding mirrors. You also get lower storage with a bottle holder, and that's for your trunk release. All your lighting controls as well as your panel brightness. And a little storage. And in this M4, you do get suede inserts on the outside of the seating. It is a fully powered driver's seat with power lumbar. There's your thigh extension. And then this right here is your lumbar and your seat bolstering. It does come with a manual adjustable steering wheel. We're gonna go ahead and give this vehicle a quick rev and see what kind of sound this vehicle makes. Really like the sound of this vehicle. All right, so let's go ahead and put the top back up. You hit this switch right here and you pull it up. And there you go. Very simple. And then if you want to roll up all the windows, you locate the big switch right here. It will roll all the windows up at the same time. Looking right over here. All your climate control data shows up right here in this display. Right here. You have individual settings for driver and passenger right here. All right, there's your climate control. That's your fan speed. Temperature adjustments. For right here. And right here you do have, can individually control it. Right here. Max AC, sync, automatic. Sorry about that. But you do have, right here, auto recirculation for air recirculation, as well. And this vehicle does feature a Harman Kardon sound. You also do, and when you hit individual settings, you could actually control right here for the seat settings. Right here for your heating as well as your preconditioning. And this M4 does come with a Harman Kardon sound system. All right, right over here, you have your max and rear defrost. And then you do get a little storage right here. It does come with a wireless phone charger pad. And it does have a USB input, 2 cup holders with a power outlet in the middle. It does have this nice carbon fiber trim right here. And this right here controls your electronic parking brake. I do believe that is a heated function for the, hold on. I do believe this controls for what's in the back of the headrest. You do have heating elements for the headrest right there. And that right there is for your convertible top. Storage, and you do have a USB-C input. It is fairly padded. And then you do have your auto dimming mirror right here. Interior illumination. SOS safety assist. And then you do have a card holder. Now, looking right over here, this is the main infotainment system right over here. You can also control it by right here. Starting off at the home screen, you do have different settings right here. You do have some like your navigation. You have your setup right here, your radio, telephone, personal assistant, your tires, and your engine information, weather, traffic conditions, set time and date, route preview, as well as your widgets. You do also have your audio information, which you can actually scroll through right here. You do have your different audio sources like AM, FM, and Sirius XM satellite radio. Also does come with Spotify. Your favorites right here. You also have For You right there. Browse. And then you also can click on the buttons right here. You have media, telephone. You do have your climate control right here, and then that's your navigation system, destination input, recent destinations, my destination, and then you have different settings right here. You could also use it to zoom in and out, traffic information, your settings, as well as your spoken instructions. And then right here, you do have, sorry about that, you do have all of your different settings, which all includes all of your apps. You have Android Auto, BMW Assist, BMW Messages, and your climate control. You do also get a digital key as well. And then you do have your door locks, driver recorder, and it is actually right here, which is in front of the mirror. And then you have messages, live vehicle, navigation, just all of your information. You also have it set up into different settings, including infotainment, and then that's for your vehicle settings. Looking right over here, it does come with heated and ventilated seats for the driver and passenger, and then a heated steering wheel. It is the same fashion over here on the passenger side. It does also have a lot of right over here. You do have your different modes: auto hold, which is right here, and then you have your exhaust control right here. You have your setup. Basically what that does is that it actually will make the exhaust louder or softer. You have M modes right here. You have sport mode and your road. You have safety warnings right here, and then click it again. You have owner's manual, which just does give you all that information. And then your setup. Right over here, you could actually change it up. You have engine for efficiency, sport, sport plus, your chassis, steering, brakes, and then your MX drive. You have also your different configurations right there, and then your M2 configurations. You could actually change it right here by the buttons right here located on the steering wheel. And then right here on the steering wheel, you do have audio controls right here, as well as your telephone controls and voice commands. I do believe that controls the gauge cluster right here, as well as your cruise control and your lane keep assist in your different modes. You do have this button right here that you press to activate it. Right here, you can change the content. You hit this button. You can actually change it. You have that's where we're on, is on the maps. You can actually change how you want it, as you can see. Hit it again. You can actually change it to your setup right here. Engine, tires, sport display, and then your meter, medium radio, sorry. And that's just basically about it. You could also do it where it's route preview right there, and then that's your assisted view right there, trip data, and your reduced. And then And I do think that's just basically about it with this vehicle. Definitely a lot to show in. You do get this unique carbon fiber trim right here that does go throughout the interior. And right over there, it does feature the Harman Kardon tweeters right here for the door. Definitely a really nice vehicle. Right over here, you do have your traction control on and off, your camera view, which it does show up right here. You have activation pointing, manage points. Just go back. And then you have your different settings. And then you have your parking sensors and then auto start and stop as well. Really a nice vehicle, really like it. Okay. So, let's just go ahead and shut it down. So let's go ahead and continue on with the rest of the tour. You can actually get access to the back. Pull here. And what that does, it will partially lower the seat and it will partially move the seat forward a little bit to make it easier to get in. So basically, sitting in the back of the M4, I am reasonably comfortable. I had the seat adjusted to my driving position. You do have cutouts right here in the seats. I'm around 6 feet tall and I do still have a pretty decent amount of room. You do get seat belts right here and I do believe they can extend out. Harman Kardon for the back. And then you have cup holders and your seat anchors. You do also get this. It's a very efficient system. Now, let's go ahead and continue on with the rest of the vehicle. Do have a nice amount of cargo space. However, the majority of the space does get taken up by the convertible top. You do have a first aid kit, and then underneath here, you do have the rubberized mat, and then this actually can fold down the seats right here. And also, there's a button underneath here that you push. And this one does also feature the same adjustments, including the thigh extension and the bolster extension. It's your window sticker. Also, the shifter does have the nice stitching right here. Not too sure what that does, but you do have the M right here. What an excellent performance machine. So guys, hope you enjoyed the tour on the 2026 BMW M4 Competition. If you have any questions or concerns about this vehicle, please let me know. Thank you for watching.